Namaste, hello, and thank you for joining us. My name is Tsering, and today it gives me great pleasure to have the opportunity to moderate a panel for Nepali filmmakers, for which I would like to thank Festival Manager Yuvakar, Rita, and the entire team of Tasveer Festival. We have five films on varied themes, and in this 1 hour, we hope to shed light on the status quo of the Nepali film industry and also talk a little bit about our presence in the international film festival circuits. If we have time, we will also take a few questions. So without delay, I would now like to introduce the panel. In no particular order, please welcome director Ganesh Panday, whose film Co-Husband is about polyandry, an age-old social tradition still practiced in some mountainous districts of Nepal. Then we have director Rajesh Prasad Khatri, whose film Scarecrow is about a girl's struggle to choose between family survival and education. Producer Prem Prasad Adhikari, whose film Confusion is about a young bride who finds herself in the cusp of learning about her sexual orientation. Then we have director Prabin Kumar Rawat, whose film Kalam speaks about a teenage boy's crushed dreams of taking part in a football tournament during the outset of Nepal's civil war. And finally, director Saurav Ghimire, whose film Barking Dogs is a mind-bending story about a guy who is alone and has trouble deciding what to do with his free time. And I just realized that Ganesh Pandey is not with us right now, but he will surely be joining us shortly. Welcome once again. And before we begin, please go ahead and tell us something about yourself. Let's begin with Saurav.
Hello and namaste everyone. Barking Dogs is my first was the graduating project of my was the graduating project in my college. I studied at Everest Film Academy and I graduated from the academy in 2020. This is my first presence in an international festival. In between, I have worked with Prem also in one of his projects, Dolma, and I was until recently working as an assistant director in a feature film, Gaon Aeko Batu, but uh, I, 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 I have stopped. I'm not involved in the project anymore, and that's it about me.
Okay, thank you, Saurav. Praveen?
नमस्ते म प्रवीण कुमार रावत मेरो सर्ट फिल्म कलम म कलमको डिरेक्टर प्रड्युसर म पनि फिल्म कलेजकै पास आउट म 2015मा मैले फिल्म कलेजबाट पास आउट गरेको थिएँ त्यस पछाडि केही सर्ट फिल्म अनि केही फिचर फिल्महरूमा एज अ प्रड्युसर काम गरेँ अलि पछि 2019मा चाहिँ म एज अ डिरेक्टर कलममा एज अ डिरेक्टर प्रड्युसर आएँ
Thank you. Rajesh?
Hello, namaste everyone. Actually, I'm a teacher teaching in the school of the remote village and I usually used to work with the kids of the mountain height. And this is my second short film, Scarecrow. And being a teacher, I'm always fascinated to bring out the story of the children and their psychology, which are directly related to the socio-economical and the socio-political status of my region. And the Scarecrow is the story of my student who abandoned his studies. Who abandoned his running studies only for the survival of her poor family. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Prem?
Namaste from Nepal. I'm Prem Adhikari. I'm Prem, producer of the short film Confusion. Actually, it was my first collaboration with Ashuka Arya. It was a continuity project from Oscar International College. Recently, we did next short film with her. Right now, we are in the post production. Mainly, I was producing, especially the fiction short films, and right now I am working on my first feature film, A Hidden Tale Behind the Mist. Besides that, I have been producing few short films this for this year that I participated in Randance and Pop Stars. That's all.
Thank you. Well, all the best for your feature film. You know, making films in Nepal is already a challenge, even for seasoned filmmakers. So how was it for you from the inception of your film to its release? Can you share what challenges you faced and how you were able to overcome them? Let's begin with Prem.
Actually, I was only producing, especially the short films, that I did with the help of my friends and me, sometimes with my relatives. I raise money to produce such type of films. It's really difficult
So
for and for feature film.
sorry
We
to
are
interrupt, especially for confusion.
Hey.
What were the challenges specific to confusion?
Actually, it was the continuing project from Oscar. No? So we did help from the Oscar College. No? It was the school project, college project. So only that we need money for to pay, just like for the food and transportation. So it was made in less money. So after if we make cinema after graduating, no, it will demand some sort of money, because during college we'll have the helping hands from our friends, from our seniors, no. So it become a little bit easier during our study time. So after we got study, after we complete the study, then we have to pay, because everyone is working for the survival reasons, no. So so the budget and everything will become more larger, and that everyone will expect something for the sake of work, no. So so after that, it's some sort of challenge to raise funds and to make the cinema. But during the college, because college will provide the equipment with them,
Right.
they will have to. So it's a little bit easier during the study time to make such.
Okay. So Prabin, what about you? Your film is set in the remote region, right, of Nepal. Your story regarding struggle and challenges must be quite different.
Yeah. Actually, I produced and directed this film about 2018. So the story is about the child who wants to be a footballer, but he has to leave his village, his family, and his country because of the civil war. The story setting about the rural village of Nepal. It's actually western part of Nepal, and it's about it's म नेपाली नै भन्छु है, अलिकति कम्फर्टेबल हुन्छ होला, अनि केही प्रब्लम हुन्छ कि?
Hunsa, if you're more comfortable in Nepali, sure. As much as possible, say, try to speak in English, because since this is for an international audience, but Nepali body English ali thapera bolnuस् है.
Okay. So your challenges को कुराहरुमा छौं हैन अहिले. What is the challenges to make a film हैन? Okay. So your film को बारेमा चाहिँ so it's about the civil war हैन? But we haven't used any military, any Maoist, any others अरु हुन्छ जस्तो सिभिल वारको फिल्म हो, तर हामीले कुनै पनि माओवादी अथवा मिलिट्रीहरु केही पनि देखाएको छैन. सो त्यो चाहिँ अलिकति च्यालेन्ज थियो स्टोरी वाइज, त्यो प्रेजेन्टेसन वाइज मेरो लागि चाहिँ त्यो एउटा च्यालेन्ज थियो, त्यो कसरी देखाउने भन्ने कुरा. अनि अरु चाहिँ तपाईको त्यो सेटिङको कुराहरु र अनि मेन चाहिँ अब बच्चाहरुसँग काम गर्नु परेको थियो हैन. I had to work with the kids, हुन्छ नि, they never seen a camera, they never faced the camera. तर हामीले एक महिना लगभग 45 दिन जति we did a 45 days workshop, and then they being a very comfortable. उनीहरू एकदमै comfortable भए part त्यो आफैमा